When Sashi first came to us, she liked to pull a lot and she didn't really know how to walk next to me, so I practiced a lot of slow walking like this. And you see how the leash is coming out the back of my hand. Gives me more leverage, so if I want to do a little gentle prompt like this, if I'm walking this slow, which is barely moving, and she wants to pull ahead, then I can just do a little prompt and it gives her a signal to slow down. And then when she's choosing to walk next to me like this, good, I'm rewarding her. This leash is always loose. I'm going to be turning left whenever I turn. I've never turned right with her, because if you turn right, then you're going to end up pulling her. She's not at the point yet where she'll automatically stay by your side like glue. So for a while longer, you want to always turn left, because when you turn left, the dog is drawn back next to you. And okay, also it's a very dominant, subtle but dominant move. If you're hurting her with your body, she's going to think that, okay, she's going to think that, sit, you are in charge. And that's a great move to do. So whenever I have a chance, I always do a left turn like that. Okay, even if I'm going to go right, if I'm going to go that way, I'm going to do a left turn to go right. It's just another opportunity to get that impression across to her that you're in charge. Going left always draws her back next to you, so it's really hard for her to pull if you are, okay, if you are always turning into her like that. So lots of left turns like this is great practice. Sit, and then having her sit periodically, because having her sit periodically will break up that old cycle of pulling that she used to do all the time. And that's another one of those exercises that I did. I just would do every day a few consecutive sits like this. Okay, sit, good, okay, sit, good, okay, sit, good, okay, sit, good, okay, sit, good. On the last sit, I would give her a reward. Okay. So that's a great exercise to do. So you're not only, whenever she's next to you on a loose leash, you're not only rewarding her there because you want her to think that's the sweet spot right there by your leg. See how her head's on my leg? You want her to be as close to that as possible, because any farther out in front of you is going to be pulling for her. So why not teach her to have her head right next to your leg? On a loose leash, reward her for being there. She'll want to be there more and more as time goes on if that's what you do when she's next to you. And then also, you're doing the sit, consecutive sits. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. 4, 5, or 6 in a row like that. And you can reward her every time at first, and then gradually start phasing it to where you did what I did the first time, which is I had her sit 5 or 6 times, and the very last one I gave her the reward. That teaches her that something's coming up, but she just waits for that last reward, and that's how you phase the food out. One other thing that I did a lot of when I was practicing leash walking, okay, were these left-hand circles where I'd actually walk in a circle and do a full, okay, come on, okay, do a full circle to where I started, and at the end of that circle, sit, have her sit. Because when you go in that circle, just like left turns, it draws the dog back next to you. So that exercise is actually, okay, you want to walk straight for maybe 6 or 8 feet, and then start your circle. See how she's drawn back next to me by going in a circle? All the way around to where I started, sit. It teaches her to sit straight, because you have her sit on that curve of the circle, because there's never anything but a curve because you're in a circle. Also, it draws her back next to you so she's not pulling way out like she used to do. Okay, and do a couple of those for you. Walk straight, left-hand circle, and you can even do it slowly if you want. If she's starting to rush you, do it slowly and do those little prompts that slows her down so she stays next to you. At the end of the circle, sit. Good. Okay, so if you practice even just a few minutes a day with these little things, go, that I just showed you, these little exercises, she'll stay at this level. Come! She'll stay at this level, and she'll keep getting better with you. It's not about the amount of time you spend, it's just about actually what you do. Even if you just have 5 minutes, she can still keep getting better. Come!
Good girl.
Sit. If you keep practicing these every day, just 5 to 10 minutes, she'll still keep getting better, and you'll be amazed how even better than this she'll be in a couple more months. Okay.